You are trapped on the cortisol rollercoaster. You are living in a state of circadian misalignment. Your body's internal clock is screaming that it's time to run from a tiger when you should be sleeping, and it's time to hibernate when you should be working. The cost of this isn't just being tired. It's the stubborn belly fat that won't go away. It's the brain fog. It's the anxiety that sits in your chest. I'm Dr. Site. Today, we are going to dismantle the myths about stress. I'm going to explain the HPA axis in a way that finally makes sense, expose the 3 modern habits destroying your rhythm, and give you the expanded perfect cortisol day protocol. We are going to fix your biology in 72 hours. To fix the machine, you have to look under the hood. We need to talk about the HPA axis. That stands for hypothalamus, pituitary, adrenal. Think of this as your body's threat detection system. When you see a threat, historically, a saber-toothed tiger, today, an angry email from your boss, your hypothalamus screams danger. It signals the pituitary, which signals the adrenals to dump cortisol and adrenaline. Cortisol is amazing. It liberates sugar into your blood so you can run fast. It shuts down your digestion and immune system because you don't need to digest a sandwich or fight a cold while you're fighting a tiger. It narrows your focus. The problem is, the tiger used to happen once a month. Now, the tiger is your phone, and it's in your pocket 24/7. In a healthy body, cortisol follows a Goldilocks curve. Morning, it spikes the cortisol awakening response. This is your natural coffee. Midday, it gently slopes down. Evening, it bottoms out to 0, allowing melatonin sleep to rise. But your curve is inverted. You have low cortisol in the morning, groggy, and high cortisol at night, insomnia. This is why you are sick. This is why you are fat. Because when cortisol is chronically high, your body thinks it is in a famine and a war. It holds onto every calorie, specifically around the midsection. Because visceral fat has 4 times the cortisol receptors of other fat, your beer belly or stress pouch is actually a survival mechanism. We need to tell your body the war is over. Before we rebuild, we must stop destroying. There are 3 specific behaviors that are confusing your HPA axis. Saboteur number 1, the caffeine crash. The adenosine trap. Here is the scenario. You wake up, you feel groggy, you immediately drink a double espresso. You feel great for 2 hours. Then, at 1 p.m., you crash hard. Why? Because of a molecule called adenosine. Adenosine builds up in your brain all day to make you tired. When you sleep, it clears out. If you wake up groggy, you still have residual adenosine. Caffeine doesn't remove adenosine. It just blocks the receptor. It's like putting tape over your check engine light. When the caffeine wears off, the adenosine is still there, plus the new adenosine you built up all morning. WHAM. You get hit with a double wave of exhaustion. This forces you to drink more coffee, which ruins your sleep, which means you wake up with more adenosine tomorrow. It is a trap. Saboteur number 2. The fasting mismatch. The glucose ride intermittent fasting is a powerful tool. I use it. But for many people, especially those with high stress, fasting is just another tiger. When you skip breakfast and then drink coffee, a stimulant, and then rush to work, stress, your blood sugar drops. To save you, your adrenals pumped cortisol to release stored glucose. You are running on stress hormones, not food. That buzz you feel at 10 a.m., that's not energy. That's adrenaline. That's anxiety. Saboteur number 3. The blue light. Insult. Your eyes have sensors called melanopsin ganglion cells. They are not for vision. They are for timekeeping. They are incredibly sensitive to the blue spectrum of light. Evolutionarily, the only source of blue light was the sun. So, when you scroll TikTok at 11 p.m., you are shining a miniature sun directly into your brain's timekeeper. Your brain cancels melatonin production immediately. You might fall asleep from exhaustion, but you will not enter deep, restorative delta wave sleep. Okay, enough theory. Let's build the protocol. This is the perfect cortisol day. If you follow this for 72 hours, you will reset your rhythm. Phase 1. The morning launch. The upregulation goal. Create a robust, healthy cortisol spike naturally. Step 1. View morning light. 03:00 mins after waking. Get outside. Windows block the specific lux frequency you need. You need 10 minutes on a sunny day, 20 to 30 on a cloudy day. This photon energy hits the retina and signals the suprachiasmatic nucleus, your master clock, to start the day. It also starts the 16-hour timer for melatonin release tonight. Step 2. Hydrate before you Your adrenals need sodium to function. Overnight, you dehydrated. Drink 16 ounces of water with a pinch of high-quality sea salt and lemon. This is adrenal support juice. Step 3. The 90-minute caffeine delay. Wait 90 minutes before your first coffee. Let your body clear the residual adenosine naturally. Let your natural cortisol rise. Then add the caffeine. This completely eliminates the afternoon crash. It is hard for the first 3 days, but it is life-changing. Phase 2. The midday stabilizer, the flatline goal. Keep blood sugar stable to prevent stress spikes. Step 4. The protein-forward breakfast. If you are stressed, do not fast until noon. Eat a high-protein breakfast, 30 grams of protein within 2 hours of waking. Eggs, Greek yogurt, a shake. This blunts the cortisol response and stabilizes blood sugar for the rest of the day. Step 5. The NSDR reset, the siesta hack. Around 2 p.m., we naturally dip. Most people fight this with sugar or caffeine. Don't. Instead, do 10 to 20 minutes of non-sleep, deep rest, NSDR or yoga. Nidra. This is a guided relaxation that quiets the brain waves. Studies show 20 minutes of NSDR replenishes dopamine and cognitive energy equivalent to 3 to 4 hours of sleep. It is a superpower. Phase 3. The evening descent. The downregulation goal. Lower body temperature and cortisol to invite sleep. Step 6. The sunset. Walk optical signaling. Part 2. Viewing the low solar angle of the sun in the evening sunset colors signals your brain that the day is ending. It protects you against the damage of artificial light later in the evening. Plus, the movement lowers post-dinner blood sugar. Step 7. The temperature drop. To sleep. Your core body temperature needs to drop by about 2 to 3 degrees. Take a hot shower or bath 60 minutes before bed. Why? It brings blood to the surface vasodilation, so when you step out into cool air, your body dumps heat rapidly. This temperature crash is a biological trigger for sleepiness. Step 8. The digital sunset. After 8 p.m., dim the lights, turn off overhead lights, use lamps, use red light mode on your phone if you must use it. The darker the room, the higher the melatonin. Step 9. The physiological sigh. You're in bed. Thoughts are racing. We need to manually slow the heart rate. The technique: 2 inhales through the nose, 1 long, 1 short to top it off. 1 long, extended exhale through the mouth. This pops open the alveoli in the lungs and offloads carbon dioxide, which instantly sedates the nervous system. Do this 10 to 15 times. I want to address the elephant in the room, the cortisol belly. Many of you are exercising hard and eating well, but you can't lose weight. When cortisol is high, it mobilizes glucose. If you don't use that glucose by running from a tiger, the body restores it as fat. But because cortisol is still high, the body thinks famine is coming, so it stores that fat in the easiest place to access it quickly: your visceral area. You cannot outrun a hormonal problem. You cannot calorie deficit your way out of a stress response. In fact, adding high-intensity exercise HIIT to a high-stress body often makes you fatter. If you are burnt out, swap the HIIT for walking and lifting weights. Lower the intensity to lower the cortisol. Heal the rhythm first. The weight loss will follow. Finally, we have to talk about addiction. Many of you are addicted to your own stress hormones. You rely on that rush of adrenaline to get work done. You procrastinate just to feel the spike. Resetting your rhythm feels boring at first. Peace feels boring to a chaos addict. Trust the boredom. That is where health lives. This is a lot of information, but do not get overwhelmed. That creates cortisol. We are just trying to mimic the way our ancestors lived. Sun in the morning, darkness at night, eating when hungry, resting when tired. Here is my challenge to you: the 72-hour reset. For the next 3 days, I want you to do just 2 things from this protocol. Get light in your eyes before you look at your phone. Wait 90 minutes for coffee. Just those 2. If you do this, you will break the tired but wired loop. You will stop borrowing energy from tomorrow. I want to know, are you a morning groggy person or a nighttime wired person, or both? Let me know in the comments below. And if you are ready to take the 90-minute caffeine challenge, type 90 minutes in the comments so I know who is with me. Hit the like button to help the algorithm fix the world's stress levels. Subscribe for more nonsense biology. I'm Dr. Site. Fix your rhythm, fix your life.